Hey everybody, it's Gluttony, and today I'll be telling you 4 reasons why you should read Stephen King's The Long Walk. Enjoy! Reason number 1. The story is simple. 100 boys participate in this event called The Long Walk, and they walk until only one remains. Simple, right? And because it's so simple, Stephen King is able to add a lot onto it and is able to make it very, very sinister, but very, very heart-wrenching at the same time. Reason number 2, the characters. With every Stephen King story, I feel the characters have to be one of the main reasons you pick this book up. The characters in The Long Walk are all male, because in The Long Walk, at least this one, only male can participate. They're all teenagers, various ages, and I feel like the oldest might be 18, 19, I don't remember exactly. But the characters are definitely someone you've met. They are painfully real. They are painfully young. And the whole story of how they get together, how they are being comrades through this horrible thing, because they are walking, they are not stopping, they are walking until only one person remains. And the way King is able to take that mentality of a teenager who, I feel that there's a saying that death is but a rumor to a young person, and I feel like this is the book that really kind of destroys that for these kids. Like, you think like them, like when you're that age, like, oh, nothing can touch me, and seeing the realization of them, of their mortality, of what they've signed in for, is horrifying, especially when you think how young these kids are. The characters are very well crafted, I feel like. Some are a little meh, but at the end, these characters are real. They're real teenagers going through this horrible thing. Reason number 3, early King. By that I mean, this is one of the books I believe Stephen King actually wrote when he was a teenager. He didn't publish it under the name Stephen King, but under Richard Bachman, which is his pen name, I think, alias. Basically, it was one of his early works, and I feel he was actually a teenager when he wrote this, which is very interesting, seeing how different his writing style is. And if you're a fan of King, I think you should definitely pick up The Long Walk, because it is very interesting to see how he began. Reason number 4, the meaning. Now, by that I mean what you feel the meaning of this book is. The thing I find with a lot of King books is that you can kind of grasp your own meaning from the book. You know, in The Long Walk is no different. Now, having read this with a couple of friends, we all had different idea of what the book is trying to say. One of my friends said, oh, it's, you know, an allegory for kids going to war, and they think they're gonna, you know, bring back glory and victory, but they come back broken, and some don't come back at all. Others believed it was an allegory for life. You start off with your friends, and as you keep going, you know, only one remains, and the friends you lose along the way. Others were just saying it's an allegory of youth, that one day you're just not gonna have someone there. All of them are very, very sad, but the meaning still remains that everybody can kind of find what they think about. I personally subscribe to the theory of that it is this allegory for war, because all these boys signed up for The Long Walk. They wanted to do it. Why? Because if you win The Long Walk, you get to have whatever you want. You get to ask for whatever you want. And these boys all went in feeling that, yeah, I'm gonna be the one that wins, because I'm 16 and nothing really that bad has happened to me. Or I'm 16 and I don't care about my life. And the way these young people realize that no, I could die just like any other person here. Just because I'm me, that doesn't mean I'm gonna be the winner. That doesn't mean I'm gonna live. It is a painfully brutal realization, but it's executed very well, I feel like, in this book. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much. If you guys have another book that you want me to talk about, or want me to talk about another series, please write it down below. I really hope you pick up the book. I feel like it's one of early Stephen King's best works. And thank you so much. Bye. See you next time.